Another great night for some indoor soccer here at Carmichael Gymnasium. This is the Grad Faculty and Staff Intramural Indoor Soccer Championship. In black, going from right to left, will be the Goalois Theory. And the Alborz in red will be going left to right here in the first half. 20-minute run clocks. If we are tied after 40 minutes, it's a 5-minute sudden death period, and then best of 5 penalty kicks if a winner is not determined at that point. So a little bit of a background. These grad teams a lot of times have interesting names, and the Goalois Theory, spelled a little bit differently for real. If you're actually talking about the Goalois Theory, it is G-A-L-O-I-S. It is spelled G-O-A-L as a pun for goal on this team's name. Alborz will control off the start. Long ball played deep, and Goalois will control. Thrown back in front, stolen away quickly. A good chance for Alborz. They go just high on that one. They'll control in the far corner. Good pressure there from Goalois. They double team, but Alborz gets out with it. A little bit of the story behind the Alborz name there. Good shot, a great block by the keeper for Goalois. Alborz is actually a mountain range in Iran. And the majority of this Alborz team is actually Iranian, so that's where that name comes from. A little bit of a story behind all of these names. Alborz will control up across half, plenty of time and space. Hard shot goes high and wide.
The Goalois team won their semifinal game 12-2. What we saw, we were kind of doing our research, so we'll see if they really are a 12-2 team right here in this game.
It certainly looks like Alborz may be a little bit better of a team than they're used to seeing. Right now, Alborz in control, near side. Good through ball. Chance coming, and he can't get the shot off. Ball caught up in his feet. Gets it back in front, though. Chance for Alborz. Shut down. Good defense there from Goalois. Can't clear it, though, and that shot will come off the side of a Alborz player's foot. That one goes out of play. Controlled now on the kick here for Goalois. No score yet. The earlier game, men's competitive championship, the final score of that one, 7-6. The winner was Alpha Sig. Back the other way, Alborz can't get a shot off. Loose ball in front, though. Cleared out by the keeper for Goalois. We'll bring it back at half, down the near side. Center, good pass across, plenty of space. A hard shot blocked by the keeper. Bouncing around in front, and Alborz gets it out. They'll hold on in their defensive end, create a lot of space. And I mean, this is what we saw Alpha Sig do. It worked really well. They're using as much of that space as they can right now.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. That's what you really have to do in these indoor soccer games, is utilize your space, because it is very small. And it is easy to get bunched up and crowded, and that's where you see your mistakes.
Down in the near corner. Ball knocked out of play, and it will be Alborz with a corner, it looks like.
We didn't see a lot of utilization of the walls in the first game, so we'll see if this team kind of does that.
Right now, no team really doing a good job of that. Alborz worked down the near side, centers it in front, and a sliding teammate can't quite get a foot on it. All the chances right now coming for Alborz, but they have not found the back of the net. Stalled out there. Alborz can't get it across half. Back the other way. Goalois, good chance in front. Great sliding save by the keeper. He comes out, makes himself big, and shuts it down. Alborz quickly the other way into the front. Bad first touch. He's going to leave it in the center. This one's a rip, and he scores. Alborz finally finds the back of the net, and it's 1-0.
So far, it's looking like Alborz is the stronger team in this scenario.
Yeah, they certainly have controlled the majority of play, but we saw that in the first half as well with Alpha Sig, and they were in a tight one all the way through to the end.
Lost their composure in the second half, and the Black Pack started to keep up with them, so we'll see if the same sort of thing happens with this one.
Little miscue there from the keeper for Alborz. He bails himself out after that one slid through his legs. And Alborz controls down into the corner. Near side on the attack. The centering pass is picked off at half. but nowhere to go with 3 Alborz defenders closing in. Keeper for Alborz picks it up. The red jerseys will move back the other way. Far side, loose pressure. He'll move down to the corner, throws it in front, deflects off a teammate, and back out. Long shot coming, easily handled and held on to by the keeper. His pass is picked off. The shot just wide, comes off the wall. The rebound floats into the net, and they score. Good work following the shot there, and Goalois tied it up, and it's 1-1. So Alborz will start it off the kick here. 1 goal aside, though Alborz has controlled possession and really play for the most part for the majority of this game so far. They still do at half, near side, very patient. And that's one thing that's working well right now for Goalois. They're doing a good job defending and not really allowing a lot of good chances for Alborz. Ball gets stuck on the back of the net. It'll be a dead ball, and it'll be controlled now by Goalois. Moving in the center, poked away, but still maintaining possession. Goalois into the center. Now it's stolen away. Chance for Alborz. Down onto the near side. Trying to throw it off that curtain. Didn't work very well. The ball again stuck behind the net, and Goalois will restart it.
The keepers have a big role in this game with these bigger sized goals like we saw in the very first game. Keepers really helped with that score.
Right now, bouncing ball, still not controlled by anyone. It'll finally be settled down by an Alborz player at half. On the far side, gives it back into the defensive end for a teammate. Now up into the far corner. Alborz can't get there in time. It'll roll out of play. Again, Alborz in the red uniforms going left to right here in the first half. The Goalois Theory in black going from right to left. They're tied 1 goal apiece right now. And the grad faculty staff IM indoor soccer finals, and now we're going to have a stoppage of play.
Looks like he hit his head on that corner.
And no foul play there, just 2 players going in hard after a ball, and he runs into that column as you mentioned. Clearly not anticipating it, but the Goalois player seems to be okay and will resume. Alborz in control on the far side, crosses over 1 man, gets it in front, shoot and score. Another good chance in front, and a 2-1 lead now as Alborz regains that lead.
I don't think this Goalois keeper is used to the big goal.
Oh, and one thing that we've seen out of this Alborz keeper that we haven't seen out of the Goalois keeper is she's coming out and kind of taking away that angle a little bit more.
Playing more of the goalie position, which you usually don't really have to do too much with the smaller goals. That's why these keepers are going to have to kind of step up their game, like I mentioned earlier.
Alborz controlling it half near side, drops it back for a teammate. He'll move it back up across, leaves it near side for a teammate, backheeled back and stolen away. Goalois clears it, but they can't maintain control. Alborz will work all the way into the corner of their defensive end before they clear it out. Stolen away at half. Followed up there, looking for a handball, not going to get it. And the weak shot will be handled by the Alborz keeper. And fortunately for their team, because they had 2 or 3 of their 4 players out there calling for a handball. Quickly back the other way, they have numbers. A good job defensively to shut that down by the final Goalois defender. They're still advancing though, Alborz, and the cross is blocked down by the keeper and out. At half, volley shot stays low and scooped up by the keeper for Alborz. They'll control at half, retreating back into their own end. Down along the near wall, loose pressure. He'll move it deep. Down into the corner, they battle shut down, and it's knocked back up the wall, but Alborz maintains control at half. Now they'll throw it down into the far corner. No one there but Goalois, and the Goalois Theory will move it back up. Trying to work it down that far side wall, it's not going to work. Alborz regains control. And they'll finally settle it down. Miscommunication, and they leave the puck, or rather the ball sitting in between 2 of them. Rip shot just misses the side. For a second there, it looked like it went in, but just a trick of the eye. 2-1 still to score as we're running out of time in the first half. Make it 3-1. Long shot squeezes through the legs of the keeper for Goalois. And it is 3-1. in favor of Alborz. And now it looks like Goalois is trying to argue that they weren't ready for play to resume. But really, play never stopped. The ball just came off the side of the net. They will change keepers, though. And we await the restart here. Goalois' keeper will enter the field. He has to grab his jersey. That's the reason for our pause. Now we're ready to go. Goalois off the kick. Will control back, now advancing across half, trying to force their way through the center of the defense. It doesn't work. Back the other way, Alborz. Along the far side, they'll control.
Once again, Alborz doing a great job of keeping spread out and utilizing the space.
And they've compacted a little bit more, but still a very good job, at least laterally, using all their space. There's a good example there, all the way across the field with that pass, charging in, trying to get the intercept. Goalois can't do so. On an errant pass, Alborz escapes a threatening chance there. They'll move it back up the half, plenty of space. Leaves it far side, back across. The one-time shot goes just wide. And Goalois gets it back, bad pass in front. And in front of the empty net, he's just gonna hold on and not give the goal. Half-court, or half-field shot off the post from Alborz, and there at least it looks like pulling off the throttle a little bit here. 3-1 lead, but they've got complete control of this one. Ball rolled up by the keeper for Goalois. Turned back at half by Alborz, centered in front, and a bad touch there by the Alborz forward. He'll have to move into the corner, throws it in front, and the new keeper scoops it up for Goalois, throws it up off the wall, taken by a teammate at half. He'll move down the near side, takes a shot, good one, catches the near side post and goes in, and now it's 3-2, and it seems to be a lot like the last game we saw, Abby. One team seems to be pulling away, but the other one comes right back.
Yeah, we'll see what happens at halftime, and
it certainly did seem to be the turning point in that last game that we watched.
Indoor soccer is just kind of, too, like a matter of getting comfortable with the feel or the core and the ball movement. Kind of have to get used to that possession with such a different scenario versus like regular soccer.
A quick response there from Alborz. Bad play in front. The miss clear deflects off the defender and into the net for Goalois, and it's back to 4-2. 2-goal lead again for Alborz. They'll control at half. Picking up the ball out of the air, moving down the center of the defense, shot wide, and the keeper will charge out to watch this one out of play. And it should be a goal kick. That's what we're going to get. They'll set up for the goal kick. Up off the wall, near side at half. Goalois can't control up at the forward position, and they'll lose it. Alborz gains control. Stolen back quickly, but unable to maintain possession. And Alborz gets it back down the near side, centers in front, one-timer, and it's wide off of a teammate and scooped up by the keeper. Goalois moves back quickly. It's tough defending there, no foul, clean play.
Both teams needing to settle the ball.
Pass behind a defender, but right to another teammate, and there's a goal. One-time shot beats the keeper 5-2 Alborz.
Once again, keeping the ball down and just putting the power is just very simple to get these goals.
Right around 5 minutes left in this first half. Big lead now for Alborz. Goalois controls though. Into the near corner. Crosses it across, and there was a man there, but two defenders as well, and everyone comes up empty. The centering through ball from Alborz there is deflected out on the corner far side, so they will get a corner here. Set up, they're just going to play it back to half and use the space. The shot blocked by a defender in front, and Goalois clears it back out. The keeper will watch it into his box, grab it with his feet and put it down. Tries to play a man off his feet. Now he's going to run back in and make the grab on a clearance. But right now, that keeper playing very aggressive.
The keeper for Alborz has done an excellent job in his position. Keeper change up on the other team. They're kind of struggling with that position.
Alborz, another good chance. That shot off the one touch goes high and wide. Dead ball stuck on the back of the net. So Goalois will start it off once again. They'll start it up the far side, holding patiently. Lofted pass, chested down, and Alborz turns it back out. But the keeper for Goalois there to play it. He's not going to pick it up, he'll just play it with a foot. Good boot downfield.
Volleyball hit right there by the keeper.
And now a chance coming for Goalois. The shot in front blocked by the defender for Alborz. He's got space, moves it up, stolen away at half. Around the last defender, in on a breakaway. The shot just catches the foot of the goalkeeper, and Alborz avoids a disaster there. Goalois, though, amping up the pressure here at the end of the first half. It's been all Alborz for the most part, but the score doesn't necessarily indicate that right now.
Little mistakes in indoor soccer can result in goals.
Goalois to control from the back. Here in the waning minutes of half number one, the grad faculty and staff Intramural indoor soccer championship game 4-2 in favor of Alborz. They control near side at half, and they'll get it deep.
The pace of the game is kind of slowing a little bit as a result of some fatigue.
Yeah, and that's something we've seen more substitutes for Goalois. So they'll have fresher legs towards the end of the match, and it'll be interesting to see what kind of effect that has on the ending of this game. Because right now, Goalois keeping themselves within striking distance. A chance to further that though. Alborz back the other way. The shot, great placement, far corner, low side, and now it's 5-2. And it seems like, Abby, that keeper position may be the Achilles heel for Goalois.
I think it's really hurting them right now, struggling to get a good keeper in that goal.
Goalois controlling off the kick. They missed wide on the shot from about half, and it'll deflect out of play. It'll be Alborz ball. They'll move it patiently up the far side, back into the center and across half, mishandled, and it'll roll all the way down in on the keeper. He could have picked it up, but he elects to play with his feet. Very dangerous play as he continues to work up the side. He is still the only player that can use his hands, so if he gets too far away, you leave essentially an empty net. Alborz unable to take advantage of that opportunity. And now Goalois will control again at half, trying to get it up into the center. Chance maybe looking for the hat trick. Both goals for Goalois coming from number 3, the forward. He's been their only source of offense. Alborz back the other way. They'll control in front, a defender down playing, and usually you see that call.
Foul, yeah. Not
here. Excuse me. We'll play on. There's a goal as the loose ball is knocked in. And Alborz now up 6-2, and they seem to be putting all doubt of a comeback, or rather all fear of a comeback.
You know, Chris, in this game I'm seeing a lot more play to the outside that we didn't see in the previous game.
Well, Goalois will restart again. Big margin to regain, and we get the whistle there, and that last goal comes just at the last minute. And it is 6-2 at halftime. Alborz ahead of the Goalois Theory here in the Grad Faculty and Staff IM Indoor Soccer Championship. We'll be right back with the second half here on Wolfpack Sports Television, bringing you into the pack. Time to start the second half here of the Grad Faculty and Staff IM Indoor Soccer Championships here at NC State, inside of Carmichael Gymnasium. 6-2 the score in favor of Alborz. They're in the red unis, going right to left. Good chance there for Goalois in the black, going left to right. They're down by 4 goals right now. Tried to cut it to 3, couldn't do so there.
We'll see if Goalois picks up their momentum in this half, just like we saw in the first game. But Alborz seems to be pretty good at keeping their composure and possession this entire game.
Alborz, good passing sequence there. They control it into the offensive half. Turning around, 360, looking to get it in front. Good defense there by Goalois. And they are able to shut that down. They can't control, though, all the way back to half. Now Alborz has it. Down to the near side, chested down, volleyed, and it's blocked by a shin of a defender for Goalois. Up across half, down the near side. Goalois with control in front, and a missed touch right into the keeper. He'll control for Alborz, and they bring it back up. Across half, poked right back out, and in on the keeper. He settles it down, plenty of time and space, so he'll just hold on to it. Gives it near side now to a defender. He'll wait, finds an open man down the near wall and into the corner. But he can't get position. Goalois gets control, stolen back though, and in front, the rebound left there, and it is cleared out by Goalois. They dodge a bullet there.
What we saw in the first half was that Goalois was having a little trouble as far as the keeper position went.
Well, right now, they've solved that problem by really not allowing many shots on goal here to start the half. We're only a couple minutes in, but defensively, they've done a good job defending the net. There's a hard shot. Weird deflection back out in front, but no one there for Alborz to get it. Clearance, though, blocked down. Backfield in front, beautiful pass, and they score.
Alborz realizing they needed to have a little more help on offense. That's exactly what they did.
Oh, and that was just great team chemistry and beautiful vision to know that your teammate's going and hit him perfectly with that backheel pass. 7-2 now, Alborz, a 5-goal lead.
At this point in the last game, we saw a lot more momentum from both teams and aggression, but I don't think we're really going to see that in this game with Alborz having a very, very high lead, comfortable lead, I guess is what I should say.
And as you bring up that lead, according to the NC State IM Indoor Soccer rules, if a team is up by 4 or more with 2 minutes left in the second half, the game is called on mercy rule. So right now, in order to play the full 40 minutes, Goalois has to gain 2 goals on Alborz to get it down to a 3-goal deficit in order to finish out this game completely. Alborz with control, up across half, shot blocked at the defense. Deflected along the far wall, again controlled by Alborz. Great cross, well placed, but nobody there. And it's turned back by Goalois. They'll take it up the far wall, looking to center it. Not going to work out, played off the netting by the Alborz keeper, and they'll control. Back in the defense, good pressure there from the Goalois forward. But Alborz still in control, and seeing a lot of standing around and walking from Goalois. They look like they're running out of energy. Alborz the other way, though, looks just the opposite, and the chip shot floats just high.
You know, Chris, there's I feel like, very many teams that are going to be down by this many points at this point in the game. I think that's why we're seeing a lot of standing around from Goalois. They just kind of get down on themselves.
Alborz with control from the back. He'll move it up across half, down that far wall. Plenty of space. He takes it all, takes the shot, and rips it off the near post. Still in control, though, Alborz. Tightly guarded there, but he spins off of his defender and into the corner. Back out in front, and it's finally knocked away by the Goalois defense. They don't control, though, up at half. Alborz has it. Loose defense, plenty of time, finds a through ball. The shot floats in very slowly, easily handled by the keeper.
His through balls and those runs are crucial in any indoor soccer game, just to kind of keep the movement going, because once you get man on man, there's not a lot of space or area to get good passes on. So you got to keep moving and look for the runs.
Alborz in control. The cross is taken down by a Goalois defenseman. They'll bring it up the near wall. Now he's got a chance to shoot. Not a badly placed shot, but not enough pace on it. Keeper for Alborz is there to grab it. And now they'll bring it back up the other way, across half down the far side, all the way back across to the near wall. Dropped for a teammate, back across again. Beautiful passing from Alborz, but just a couple of passes too many and they couldn't find a shot. A little over 5 minutes gone here in the second half, a 5-goal lead. 7-2 the score in favor of Alborz over the Goalois Theory. This is the Grad Faculty and Staff IM Indoor Soccer Championship game here at NC State. And it really, since the start, or rather the last 5 minutes or so of the first half, has been a runaway for Alborz. Right now, Goalois controls. They'll bring it into their offensive half, but great defensive play there by Alborz. Knocked away. Pass centered in front, but it hits the side of the net and doesn't get to the Alborz forward, waiting in front of a gaping open net. Long shot from Goalois, well high. Played off the netting behind. This is one that actually stayed in play, but it's eventually collected by the keeper for Alborz. They'll bring it up.
A lot of aggression.
Over half, and a little collision there, and we'll stop play. Some good sportsmanship shown there on both sides, and the ball given to Goalois. No official foul given, no whistle blown, just good old-fashioned sportsmanship right there. Alborz gets control right back off the free kick, but it's cleared back out. Chance for Goalois with a cherry-picking forward.
Keeper came way out of the goal on that one.
And that was a good play by the keeper to come out and put that pressure on and really shut down that attack. Alborz with control again. And they've really kind of slowed this game down. It looks like they're trying to just run this clock down. As we begin to approach the halfway point here of the second half. It's been just about all Alborz.
More movement from the keeper on the Goalois side.
And he tries to clear it out, doesn't work, and it's turned right back and fired into the net by Alborz. 8-2 now the score. And substitutions being made for Alborz. They're not ready to start play. And Goalois actually started early. Looks like we're going to shut it down and restart though. Goalois starts us back up. They'll battle at half along that far wall. Goalois wins that. Good shot. It's not quite the right placement. And the ball finds its way back behind the Alborz net. Keeper picks it up. He'll make the long toss up across half. And we get a stoppage in play. That is an illegal throw. Ball is not allowed to travel across half like that in the air. It has to touch the ground and be touched by a teammate, so that's why play is stopped and Goalois is awarded the ball. They'll start it up at half. Good pressure from Alborz, but they're not able to get the ball. Now they'll force a turnover. Back the other way with numbers, 4-on-1. And they'll just pass it around. Goalois has numbers back now. Good move there from Alborz. Sliding out the keeper, leaves an open net, passed in front. They'll flick it on, and a good hustle play by the defense of Goalois, blocking that shot. That was a sure goal.
A little less standing around now. Goalois kind of picking up their pace a little more than they were.
Still running out of time though. Down by 5 goals. I've only put 2 in so far. Roughly 12 minutes left in this half. And if you subtract those 2 minutes for the mercy rule, should the score stand, we're down to about 8 minutes. Or rather, excuse me, 10 minutes.
We're comm majors, we're not good at math.
We try. Back the other way, Goalois centering pass off the foot of a teammate, but controlled and a block off the face of a Goalois player. Toughness though, he's staying in. Alborz with control again. The defender picks it off, crosses over one defender down the far side, sends it in front, turned back out by Alborz. They've got numbers, 3-on-1 the other way, across half down the far side, centers it in front, one touch shot right into the keeper, and he squeezes it. Good save. Goalois turns it back. They'll control on the near wall at half. Floating a pass in, right on the keeper, and he'll squeeze that one with the mitts. Good low rip stop there. Alborz a chance, trying to add to this lead. Another chance blocked by the defense. Left in front, turning shot blocked.
More deflection from the Goalois goalie than we've seen before.
Another
doing a great job of keeping up.
good volley chance there for Alborz. Went well wide. Goalois turns it back. Blocked shot. Rolls all the way down to the Alborz keeper. He'll start it off on the ground. Played at the defense by Alborz. They'll move across half. Tries to center for a teammate. Good defense there. And it's deflected away by Goalois. Finds a hole in front. Centers just out of the reach of a teammate. An open net. Could have made it 8-2. Instead, it will be Goalois ball in the near corner of their defensive end. And we'll get some substitutions here. And 2 off and 2 on now for Goalois. They'll get some fresh legs off the goal kick, all the way down into the corner controlled by Alborz. Loose pressure applied, and it'll be rolled up the far wall. Good hustle by the defense. Played off the wall by Goalois, and a shot blocked by the foot of the keeper. Still controlled in front. Alborz steals it away, and they'll move it back up.
I will say both teams are doing a pretty good job of keeping the ball on the floor. Previous game we saw a lot of long balls and unsettled balls.
A lot more dribbling in this game than we saw in the previous one. Goalois with control, charging down into the near corner. Pinned there by 2 Alborz defenders. And Alborz comes away with it. They'll hold in that corner, just trying to run down some more clock. Long ball in on the keeper. He'll easily grab onto that one. Now he'll lay it down on the ground, play it with the feet. Inside of 10 minutes now left in this game. Commanding 7-2 lead for Alborz over the Goalois Theory.
Kind of a slower paced game now.
And both teams really seem to have slowed down. Shot handled by the foot of the keeper. He's going to have to grab it, though, as in comes a Goalois forward with pressure. Alborz turns it back the other way. Volley just high and wide. It'll ricochet off the wall and deflect all the way back down into the Alborz end, controlled by Goalois. You retreat to half, now down into the near corner. Crosses over one defender. Nice move, but it's not controlled, and Alborz takes it back. They'll hold it to defense. Play a little catch.
With time running down here, you would usually see Alborz with the lead, just kind of taking their time, playing keep away, but they're still trying to get some shots off. Run that score up even more.
It does seem, though, at least their focus has shifted a little bit to passing. And you see the forward they have up now, I believe, is the only player aside from the keeper who has not scored for Alborz. That's why you see him up there, and I think that may be what you're seeing. They're looking to find him that goal. So keep your eyes on number 22 in red. He seems to be the target of all attacks now for Alborz.
Great teamwork by Alborz throughout this entire game.
And now Alborz works into the far corner, trying to work it off the wall, stolen away by the defense of Goalois and cleared back up to half, but no farther. Alborz back the other way, ripped shot, handled by the keeper, but he leaves a rebound and just barely gets to it in time. Goalois moves it back across half, floated pass, kitty cornered into the near corner, and it'll roll out of play. Last touched, it looks like, by Alborz. That ball remaining in the corner, possibly a corner kick coming up.
First, I think that mercy rule might end up coming into play.
And it certainly does look like that. By my count, about 5 minutes left in this contest. So if you take off those 2 minutes for the mercy rule, you're down to about 3 minutes of play left. Alborz just clears it into the far corner rather than the near corner, trying to waste some time. Keeper way out, wide open net for Alborz. They can't find a shot though. Worked back to the half line, controlled by Alborz, cleared up, but booted right back by Goalois. Controlled by Alborz again, up the near side. He'll shield it up against the wall, 2 defenders there, so he plays it back, misplayed, but controlled by Alborz, and they'll hold it. Good shot coming across. No one there to deflect it on goal though for Alborz. They'll have to restart this attack. Centered in front, hard cross is knocked away by the keeper and eventually behind the Goalois net, and it will be a Goalois kick here. Alborz retreats all the way back across half. There's plenty of space for Goalois to bring it up. They reach half, try to clear it in, boot it back out. A little bit of ping pong action there, and the shot eventually from Goalois is blocked down, and now Alborz will control. Moving it back to the keeper, back up to the defense again. Seeing a few more passes in the air, and a little creative is Alborz. Lofted cross, ripped on the volley well high, and it deflects all the way back into the Alborz end. Cross-field pass stolen away, shot rebound, and it goes wide. Goalois, good chance there, can't put one in the net. Alborz brings it back up the far side, controlled along the wall, and stolen away. And Goalois will move it back to their keeper. He places it on the side of the net. Eventually ends up picking it up when he gets some pressure, and he'll roll it all the way back up down the far wall. Good cross in front, nobody there to receive it. Alborz turns it back. They've got numbers, lots of space, rips a shot, and he scores. And that's just icing on the case for Alborz. Goal number 8, they lead 8-2 with about 4 minutes remaining in this game. Couple of substitutions. Fresh legs coming in, and Goalois will restart play.
Surprised that Goalois hasn't had more goals.
And one of the things I think they've noticed is a good counterattack from Alborz, and it seems that's made them a little bit more tentative offensively.
I agree.
So Alborz
playing, I don't think have they had any substitutions? Alborz hasn't.
Alborz has made a couple of substitutions this half, but like you said, not making nearly as many as we've seen Goalois make.
A lot more fresh legs on the Goalois team.
And Goalois has control, running down in now to the final minutes of this one. 8-2 lead for Alborz here in the Grad Faculty and Staff Intramural Indoor Soccer Championship. Goalois will clear it all the way down, but they can't maintain control. Alborz keeper picks it up, long pass picked off and cleared out. And for the first time ever, I have seen a ball cleared over the net, dividing the two courts here.
We have 3-on-3 basketball going on the other side. The rest of our crew is down there covering that tonight.
And so they retrieve the ball back from the basketball courts, and play is back underway. And just as it starts up, it ends. That's the mercy rule. 8-2 the final score. Here, the winner of the Grad Faculty and Staff IM Indoor Soccer Championship is Alborz.
Alborz, the clear winner throughout the entire contest, just kept great possession, did really well as far as their passing game went, and just had some beautiful goals.
And that is where we will finish. Once again, the final score here, Alborz 8 and a Goalois Theory 2. So your IM champions for indoor soccer in the graduate faculty and staff division is Alborz. That will do it for our coverage of intramural indoor soccer here at Carmichael Gymnasium. For Abby Labar and James Thomas, I'm Chris Lehman. We thank you for watching indoor soccer on Wolfpack Sports Television, bringing you into the pack. We'll see you next time.